tangent from the point P30 touches the circle of this equation at Q, you have to find the length PQ. So let's do this. Solution. Assuming this is your circle. Assuming this is your circle, and all circles have what? A center. And this is your tangent. And your tangent is coming from a point which is 30. It's coming from a point which is 30, P30. Good. In this equation. And your point of tangent is Q. It said at Q. So your point of tangent is what? Q. Good. So we are told to find the length PQ. PQ. Meaning we have to find the length of the tangent. So when I join the point of tangent to the center of the circle, I form a radius. And there's a theorem in circles that states that whenever the tangent meets with the radius of the circle, it forms a right angle. Good. And when I'm to join the point of the center to the external point, I form a shape known as a right angle triangle. So meaning, when I get the length of the radius and this length, I'll be able to get the length of the tangent which we are asked to find, which is length PQ. So I have to get a radius. How will I do that? I'll get it from the equation of the circle being given. So let's start with the radius. Let's do that. Okay, so I'll write the equation of the circle which is being given. That's my first move. After doing that, I write the general equation of a circle, general form of equation of a circle under 8 plus 2fy plus c equals 0. Good. After doing this, I'll compare the coefficient of x, then equate it. So I'll compare it, so it will be 2 equals coefficient of x is 2, coefficient of x is 2g, so 2g. I'll divide both sides by 2. So my j will be 1. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Good. And my f, I'll do the same thing. I'm going to compare the coefficients. So my f will be the coefficient of y is negative 4. So coefficient of y is negative 4. So negative 4 equals coefficient of y here is 2f. So I'll divide both sides by 2. Good. So negative 4 divided by 2, I'm going to get negative 2. So f equals negative 2. Good. And now my c. C, 1. So c equals 1. Okay. After doing this, I can get my radius because finding radius is in an equation form as r squared equals j squared plus f squared minus c. Good. So r squared will be equal to j squared. Our j is 1, so 1 squared plus our f is negative 2, so negative 2 squared minus c, which is 1. So 1 squared is 1, negative 2 squared is 4, so 1 plus 4 will be 5, and 5 minus 1 will be 4. So r squared will be equal to 4. So square root both sides so as to eliminate the square. So square will cancel square root. So our r, that's our radius. The square root of 4 will give us what? 2. So our radius is what? 2. That's good. Okay, so after getting your radius, so let's write it here. So radius is what? 2 units. After getting the radius, now I can find the center also from the equation of the circle given. Remember, the center is written as, or is in the form negative j negative f, meaning the value I get for j, I have to negate it, and the value I get for f, I have to also negate it. So see, when I negate the j, it becomes negative 1, and when I negate the f, it becomes positive 2. That's good. So that's the center. That's the center, the coordinate of the center. So the center, which is C, is negative 1, 2. So this is the center. After getting the center, I'm having the external point and the point of the center. So I can use the distance formula. I mean, I have to get the distance from this 2 points using the distance formula, which is distance equals square root of x2 minus x1 all squared plus y2 minus y1 all squared. After doing that, what is my x2, what's my x1? I have to get those values. So let's write the data for it. So this is my first point. So x1 with 3, y1 with 0. So x1 equals 3, y1 equals 0. My second point, so it will be x2 equals negative 1, and y2 equals 2. Very simple. Good. So after doing this, I'll plug in the values. So x2, negative 1 minus x1, 3, all squared, plus y2 is giving us 2, minus y1 is giving us 0, all squared. So negative 1, negative 3 will give me negative 4. Negative 4. And negative 4 squared will give me, so negative 4 squared, let me wipe this one. So negative 4 squared, I'm going to get 16 plus 2 minus 0 is 2, 2 squared, I'll get 4. So now my d will be square root of 16 plus 4 is square root of 20. So my d, my distance from these two fixed points is square root of 20. Good. So I've gotten this, the radius, and I've gotten this distance. Then I can get the length of the tangent, or the length PQ, by using Pythagoras theorem. We say that we are going to square the hypotenuse, then we equate it to the square, or the sum of the squares of the two other sides. So to get the hypotenuse, always the length which is opposite the right angle is your hypotenuse. So hypotenuse squared, which is CP. So CP, length CP squared equals length CQ squared plus length PQ squared. So length CP squared is given as square root of 20. So square root of 20 squared equals length CQ given as 2. So 2 squared plus length PQ squared, which is not given. That's what we are finding for. Okay. So square root of 20 squared, we are going to get 20. 2 squared, we are going to get 4 plus length PQ. So 20 20 minus 4 will be equal to length PQ squared. 20 minus 4 is 16 equals length PQ squared. So I'm going to get length PQ. We are going to eliminate the square by square rooting both sides. So square root both sides, square root to cancel square so that it will eliminate the square. Okay, so length PQ, square root of 16 is 4. So 4 units. So therefore, length PQ equals 4 units. So this is the length of the target. So 4 units. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video.